coming in with this one right here. We done got Raw with the Riotz, Diligent, Dotty, D38, Blaize, Haydog, Vinny with the Dalmatian, the 0151 with the 101. We got with the Dotty, D38, Blaize, Haydog, Diligent, Riot, and with the Raw. And then we got with the Dalmatians. We got a whole thing though coming into this one right here, especially when it comes to the Raw, Dalmatians, Dotty, all of them. Like all of them just combined together. I know this one's gonna be probably uh from Nomic one, like probably a Damascus one, but especially from the Dalmatians and coming from this whole 101 to the 10551. So especially coming from the whole Vinny too. Like we got Vinny on it, so most of the guys I recognize like D38 and Raw and a lot of the other guys, but Dalmatian coming into this one and everything else just open in with this, especially coming from the Dalmatians.
Black baby.
Whoosh. Feed. Dalmatian. Only for dogs.
Yo, Island, bring me that.
Only for I'm on the field with my formation. I'm in the dogs, coming like 101 Dalmatians. Real dogs. Me and them boy got no relations. Got pulled by the SIDS, you already know I ain't got no patience. Don't ask me shit, you already know my information. If I pull this zig, everything gone get bun cremation. Had a pot on the stove, see how I whip that in a rotation. I got a whole heap of spots, coming like 101 Dalmatians.
Stand and salute when you see that kid. I lay foundations, I'm John Wick to you fucking pricks. Grab that elk and slap his wig. Get that down with a maddest stick.
We said with the wig. Hey, he said something about the wig. He said grab that Dalmatian and then knock off his wig and everything else too. Like, especially the names too. Like, he said whipping up something like in another like rotation. Like you whipping it the one way and then you gotta whip it the next way. Like, hey, it's like even coming through this, like we cooking up something with this. Like, hey, I see something coming into it, and then you got like all the guys' names just one by one, so that's something else.
Termination, I rap this prick. Who's in charge? Stick out your chest, I'll pack it in. Man go missing like man. They won't find you with your next of kin. Get that bread and stack them things. Dishing out lead when I fight with a gin. Covered in ink, can't hide my sins. Salute the king, pack it in.
Amen. Everything bomb cremation. Everything. 2 YGs, 1 smoke, 10 and 2s. That's a fair rotation. Dog on my side, Osation. Big thing. Dom-doms ready for altercation. Bonfire night when this fort is blazing. You know. I don't rap beef like Chip and Stormzy. I don't do rap beef, period. 9 double M-E, jet on edicts. Grab the broom, I show man sweeping. Them man do for the cloud, it's deep it. Dream chase, I'll meek it. Rise and peak it, aim and beat it. If she's dead, I can't cheat it.
But it's cold when you're stuck on the roads. Just shooting your bros and these waps start raining. Don't get bun, don't get yourself whacked. Little nigga don't lack just for the occasion. Get back to it, stop complaining. Me and them boy got no relations. Big bro got caught by the SIDS. You already know he ain't got no patience. Man know what's good when I step in the hood. Bro told me stick to the rap and you gone. Anytime I rap on a beat it's cold. These man know what the guys are on. Chill vibe contained to a violent one. When I step with bro that's a violent done. I ain't tryna die young like Roddy Rich. I'ma get me rich and buy me one.
I'm on the field with my formation. I'm in the dogs coming.
Ooh, and they all have their own type of like lyrics thing going on too. Like all of them have their own thing going on, especially through the whole thing. How they just all like they all have like their own rotation, like they all run it back and they all have their own rundowns, and especially when it comes to that whole thing, like they all have their own lyrics, especially when it comes to the zone and everything else too. Like the main ones doing it too, and everything else, how it is just roaming.
Like 101 Dalmatians. Real dogs. Me and them boy got no relations. Got pulled by the SIDS, you already know I ain't got no patience. Don't ask me shit, you already know my information. If I pull this zig, everything gone get bun cremation. Had a pot on the stove, see how I whip that in a rotation. I got a whole heap of spots, coming like 101 Dalmatians.
The verbal abuse gets sore out of hand. I was still in the bricks when I had a ban. I gotta love Elka, he took me on licks, not the one that you get from a hand. It could have been green, like cash, or even a bag of sand. Buck into ops, you got no composure. I tell my man, don't cap in his rap. I said what's goody and reach for my Johns, and he tried to tell me it's not that. That could have been a massive car, but a scooter boy done turn into flat. Booting, loosen, but I wouldn't expect you to.
We said with the booting to the loosens, and we know how the bootings go, like especially when it comes to them bootings, like hey, like the bootings to the loosings, like we got a little bit of bootings and a whole bit, little bit of other thing. But he said run it to them, it might not even make it back. Like it might just be another situation, you know, coming through this, like especially from everything else. Like you got the bootings to the loosens.
That could have been a massive car, but a scooter boy done turn into flat. Booting, loosen, but I wouldn't expect you to get those things. Could have been a manual or auto, can we go get that rings?
101 Dalmatians, done like 101 police stations. Sweatbox had me in mad locations, lifestyle had me in mad probations. No, I ain't got no patience, I can leave you in mad situations. Nah lad, ain't no relation, don't wanna chill with me. I'm Blaize, Malaysian, Asian, any Caucasian.
Oh, his whole flow just went like off topic. Like hey, he said with the location to the nation, like ooh, I might as well even got that wrong. Like he coming in already from the whole thing, like he said, leaving in the place station, like
police stations, sweatbox had me in mad locations, lifestyle had me in mad probations. No, I ain't got no patience, I can leave you in mad situations. Nah lad, ain't no relation, don't wanna chill with me. I'm Blaize, Malaysian, Asian, any Caucasian. Can't help myself cause I love an invasion. Home invader, OT raider, addicted to danger. From a teenager, madness major, OTJ, like to punch up a stranger. Rotation cooking that, what the fuck are you looking at?
Big talk, no hustle, nigga can't ever tell me about cheese. Big dog, no leash, a nigga can't ever try bark at me. No way. Young ain't tired, already don't pay my dues and fees. Pulled up with the tugs, fuck them niggas ain't touching weed. Benzo range, this my head, already don't pay my try bark at me. No way. Young ain't tired, already don't pay my dues and fees. Pulled up with the tugs, fuck them niggas ain't touching weed. Benzo range, this my life, play no games.
and pulled up. Hey, he said pull up with the tugs, especially coming from this whole side. Like, hey, he got the tugs around him. Like, especially he got his tugs around him. Especially everything else. Like he said, pull up with the tugs, and like everything else. Like, especially when it connects. Like everything is just connecting. Like everyone just has their own connections, and like everybody has their own connections, and the way it just like the way everything else is like blazing around too. Like everything is just one. It just everyone has their own one connect, but it's like they're all connected as one, doing a thing. Like especially coming through other like our picks.
Fly out now, Sancho Pay, new Chanel's, cut today, ayy. Pinky shines in her face, it's my time, know your place. Touch my bro, me your grave, we're just facts, Blaize.
I'm in the field with my formation. I'm with the dogs, coming like 101 Dalmatians. Real dogs. Me and them boy got no relations. Got pulled by the SIDS, you already know I ain't got no patience. Don't ask me shit, you already know my information. If I pull this cig, everything gone get bun cremation. Had a pot on the stove, see how I whip that in a rotation. I got a whole heap of spots, coming like 101 Dalmatians.
Hey, you got all the guys from the Dalmatians. I see why it was 101 because it was a you had all the guys like, and then the 10 the 0151. I see why the whole Dalmatian came through because we had a whole bunch of different things going on, but we had with Raw, especially with RA. Like he was the main one to start it off and just give us that start off, and he just went on like, especially from that whipping location. We got with the Dalmatians and everything else. I see why the whole thing was like this because we got all the guys like just one by one. They all and then they had their own names. Like every one of them had like their own names, but especially coming from the Dalmatians and everything else. But make sure you guys definitely tune in with this right here. Make sure you guys definitely like, comment, everything else, and just coming from this. But everything else and just this.